which is engaged in a celebration of 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. Just until a few minutes ago, we have witnessed here in a town called Titel, which is roughly around 70 kilometers northeast from capital Belgrade. We have witnessed a major military drill, and right now behind me, and I will allow my cameraman to show you, this is a string, should I say, of ships which participated in this military drill, in this military exercise. We have seen in the beginning landing crafts, assault ships, but this is a river called Tisa, and it is right at the banks of the, where actually confluence with the Danube River is 500 meters away from here. So Serbia is a landlocked country. Serbia is not a country which has access to the sea. So Serbian Navy is actually the Navy which has only access to Danube River, Sava River, and those two rivers are the only ones where Serbia could have its so-called river navy. So as I said, we have seen a couple of landing crafts which participated in this phase of this exercise, but I will try to give you a hint about what is going on in Serbia today, and I will try to start from the beginning. So I will ask my cameraman to be focused on those ships there, and I will try to find my way through this noise and to explain you what happened from day one. So it is a very important day for Serbia. It is 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. And Serbia participated very significantly in that, well, horrible period for humanity. 60% of all male citizens of Serbia from 1914 to 1918 were killed during that period. 35% of the entire population of Serbia was killed during that period of time, during the World War I. So for Serbia, this day or these days are very important. And it is very interesting that the Serbian leadership decided not to go with usual celebrations or just commemorative events, but Serbia decided to mark this event, to mark this centenary, to mark it by staging the largest military drill in decades. Over 8,000 soldiers participated in this event. 650 pieces of military equipment, including tanks, aircraft, helicopters, ships, landing crafts. It is really tremendous effort for the Serbian military. And Serbian military is not big military. Mostly it is professional military. It is more than 10,000 people at this moment. 8,000 of them participated in this military event, in this military drills. Right now, we are at the so-called command ship of Serbian military, which is heading right now back to the port of Titel, and maybe we should go, shall we try to go from this end? Right in front of us, we will see how they are putting a new bridge, pontoon bridge, which is used for transporting tanks and heavy military equipment. Right up, it is Serbian Minister of Defense is right there, and many other Serbian dignitaries which are attending this military drill, and we will, of course, a little bit later have opportunity to speak with the Serbian Minister about a few things which are related to this military drill. As you can see here, we can see several Navy men. So we'll try to squeeze ourselves. And yes, I can see already here I can see tanks. Right there you can see tanks. Those are Yugoslav Army tanks, M84, produced back in 1980s. They are made on the license of the Soviet Union back then. They are based on T-72 tanks. They were heavily modified back then in 1980s, while Yugoslavia still existed. And as such, those tanks are a bit different than original Soviet T-72s, and they are still in service here, extensively used, even today. Every one is roughly around 40 tons, and this pontoon is over 150 meters long, and as you can see, every single tank is keeping adequate distance from each other because they don't want to have too strong pressure on the, and we can see two MiG-29s which are flying right above us right now. Those were two Soviet-made MiG-29s. Serbia just received 6 of them from Russia. Just a little bit because we had apparently some network problems. So here's the deal. Apparently you can see right now the pontoon bridge, which is being crossed by the number of military vehicles from Serbian military. We have seen first a number of M84 tanks, and then those were followed by multiple rocket launchers, and of course after that we have seen Strela 10M, which is translated in Arrow 10M anti-aircraft, light anti-aircraft military system. And of course in behind we can see a lot of other military equipment which is here, which is presented here in Titel. And Titel is a town which is some 70 kilometers northeast from Belgrade. It is the place where it is one of 10 locations where Serbian military is presenting its might in the biggest military drill they had in several decades. So what you can see right now are trucks which are going across the Tisa River. We are expecting Serbian Ministry of Defense to address the journalists. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to try to come closer to him and to ask him a few questions about this military drill. In the meantime, the sailors here are putting this bridge, this So actually this ship is now docked, and we are going to try, I'll ask my cameraman to try to follow me, and we'll try to go other way around. In the meantime, I will turn on my Facebook page and I will check if you have any questions, and if you like to ask any questions about this military drill, you're free to ask, and I will try to give answers. So, as a recap, let me just mention that this is military drill, which is an event of 100th anniversary of end of World War I. Serbia has participated in that war very significantly. Back then, more than 60% of all men of Serbia died in that World War I. That was a horrible for the entire population. 35% of the entire nation was killed during the World War I. That's why for Serbia, this day is very important. This period is very important for them. So anyway, we are going around because in this place we have seen a number of very, should I say, impressive military activities which were staged by several hundred Serbian military personnel right here. We can hear some shots being fired. Oh, this is a green flare. Now it means that the military drill is over, and it means that we can expect that the Serbian Minister of Defense will soon speak to the people here. So let's try to see if you have any questions, because I'm watching and I'm reading your comments here on the Facebook. So if you want to ask anything about this, feel free to ask, and I will try to give you an answer. In the meantime, I will give you some brief introduction about what actually happened here in Serbia. Serbia decided, instead of making some commemorative events, occasions, celebrations to mark 100th anniversary of end of World War I, by staging largest military drill in last several decades. And this is something that it is not so welcome by some of the neighbors, and that's something that we are going to ask Serbian Minister of Defense a little bit later. In the same time, I wanted to show you, so we make the full circle around this ship, and we are now going to go to upper deck. I'm going to go first. Okay, you can see the crowd because Serbian Ministry of Defense will speak there to the journalists, and later we expect that he will speak to us exclusively. He will speak exclusively for CGTN. So let's not bother them. Let's not bother them anymore. Shall we try to go across to move around, not to interfere with their press conference? Okay, so in the meantime, you can see, for instance, so-called Kub. It is anti-aircraft missile
question is why the other nation, member of NATO, that have whole support of entire military world, that they need new armament and new aircraft. We must have one strong, modern army that can preserve our way of life. So that's it's not question for us. It's question for other nation, other country, why they need so many weapons, and they are part of military alliance.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway, that was Serbian Minister of Defense, Mr. Aleksandar Vulin. We asked a couple of questions, which are actually the questions which are at this moment, should we say, bothering the entire region. It is the arms race, which is, according to many analysts, happening right here in this region. Also, we were addressed the question about why Serbia decided to mark this centenary by military drills instead of, well, like everybody else are doing this celebrations, shall we say like that, and commemorative services. And of course, Serbian minister had some very, should we say, strong words, saying that it is not Serbia to ask about whether there is military or arms race in this region or not. It is the question about the neighbors. But to be honest, many neighbors of Serbia are saying that right now in this region there is a strong arms race. As I said in the question to the minister, Croatia is purchasing multiple rocket launching systems from Germany. They are buying howitzers from Germany. They are buying from Israel. They are buying F-16 Barak aircrafts. In the same time, Serbia is purchasing MiG-29s from Russia, purchasing T-72s from Russia, from China. Serbia is purchasing the drones as well. So it is something that apparently both sides are doing here. Croatia on the west, which is part of NATO, and Serbia in the east, which is, as Minister Vulin said, it is neutral country. But anyway, this is Aljosa Milenkovic. I'm wrapping up from the military exercises here in Serbia. They will last tomorrow as well, in the event, in the occasion of 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. Aljosa Milenkovic for CGTN, signing off from the town of Titel.